Hi, we're here with Greg Lansing. Day before Indiana State faces Brown, part of the Las Vegas Invitational. Greg, first of all, talk about kind of the total practice since Tuesday, and kind of the approach you took with the guys after the loss to St. Louis.
Just so we have a long way to go. We really do. First and foremost, I have to have more patience with these guys. Remembering that these new guys, they haven't played a minute. They have zero experience, and there's a lot of those guys we're relying on. So I have to step back and make sure I'm not putting too much pressure on them, being too hard on them when there is definitely a learning curve. But we got to tighten it up. And we practiced very well yesterday and pretty good today. But there's just so many things. There's tons of little things throughout a possession on offense and defense where you can make a mistake, and we're doing it way too much, and guys are taking turns doing it. So it's a lot of working on it, teaching, and going over and over and over those things. And I told them today we need to start playing the right way all the time on a more consistent basis, and we're going to get there. We're going to get there. It's just been taking a little bit more work than I thought.
I guess if one thing jumped out at me about both of the games, it's that the assist totals are down a little bit, and they're inconsistent. 4 of them came before the first media timeout on Tuesday, and all looks good. And then there was, I think, one for another, probably 30 minutes of game time or something like that. Learning how to stay within the offense and share the ball. I mean, that's I imagine one of the lessons that all the guys need to learn a little bit.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, it's something that's an embarrassing stat to me. 7 assists, averaging. You're getting both in each of the 2 games. When you're in a motion team, you're relying on sharing the basketball. That's really the rules we give them on offense, is to share the ball and move the ball. And we've worked on it a lot these last couple of days. We're so defensively oriented that we've probably done more of that in practice. And not taught like we need to on the offensive end, but it just boils down to dribbling too much. Believe in the pass, get the ball moving, and when we have the few possessions that we have, we've gotten easy shots.
Brown is a team that, Leland King has been their top scorer so far. Don't know a whole lot about them. I mean, they've only played 3 games. Their statistics are, nothing really jumps out at you, good or bad, but tell me about them a little bit, and also, just the experience of playing in a tournament like this. First time you guys have played in this format, in quite a while, with the 2 home games and then the 2 in Vegas. What do you hope to get out of it? And as mentioned, what do you know about Brown at this point?
Well, our whole focus has been Brown. We're not worried about anything other than Brown right now. They're a very fundamentally sound team, well-coached team, well put together. They played without their starting point guard last night in a loss, but I saw their coach this summer, and he thought that they'd be pretty good, and they are pretty good. I like some of the things they do on offense, moving the ball, and unselfish. They got a great score, a great couple of scores. Guys can shoot the basketball. They're pretty versatile as a whole. And on the defensive end, they have the 2-time defensive player of the year back in their interior. So this is a team that is not going to beat themselves. They played good there in the conference with Harvard, and they've given Harvard everything that they've wanted. And Harvard's a good basketball team. As far as the tournament goes, we just, we're always going to play a difficult schedule, and a very competitive schedule, and we like to take our fans to nice places, and we love Vegas, so that's a good thing for us.
The team, as we speak right now, is back in the varsity club doing yoga. When did that come about? That's something new, and what's the advantage you hope to gain from the players doing that?
Well, it's stretching and it's relaxation. It is. We did it when I was at Iowa, and the guys really liked it. The first time they go in there, they're laughing and goof around, and then by the middle of the second time they're doing it, they're enjoying it. It is work. If anybody that's done yoga, it's not easy, but it's very therapeutic for them. We're a little undermanned with some of the injuries and stuff that we've had, and we got to take care of our bodies. And these guys, it only helps them. It makes them think about taking care of themselves a little more. So they're getting back there, getting relaxed a little bit. But I think it's a tremendous benefit, and we try to do it at least once a week.
Yeah, I noticed Alex was in a boot. What's the story on him?
He's just going to go get an X-ray at the doctor right now. He felt something in his shin, and Zach jumped on it right away, and is just going to go. We have the best care for our student athletes here, and he's going to go get checked out and make sure it's not anything more serious than what we think.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, Greg.
Okay.
Appreciate it.